Hi, we're here with Ben Lee, one of our speakers for Commsverse 2021. Hi, Ben.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Hi, so can you tell us a bit about yourself and what you do?
Yep, certainly. My name's Ben Lee. I work for a company called LoopUp, where we are building a direct routing as a service platform, where we've got a vast amount of global coverage from many different carriers, and leveraging that to let people use it against Teams for making and receiving their phone calls. So, I'm one of the team that do kind of pre-sales and consulting work there, because what we try and do is help a customer through the end-to-end process. Is not just here's our gateways, go configure it. We do the helping with adoption, helping with migration of assets, and moving things from what they have to what the future might be in Teams.
And what will you be speaking about at the event in September?
Yep. So I've got two sessions. One is about the MS700 Microsoft exam for Teams. So that's obviously we can't cover a huge amount of stuff in an hour 45 minute so session. But the idea there is anybody who's interested in taking the Teams administrator certification from Microsoft will kind of cover the main points and sort of the structure around the exam and how that works and some of the key things to look out for. And the other session is around bringing telephony into Teams. So, some of those decision points around you might already be using Teams for calling, for meetings. You're interested in adding the telephony workload, and people kind of perceive that to be quite a difficult thing to do. Reality, obviously it varies. It will depend on what you've got and what your particular business challenges are. But again, in that session, we'll kind of look at calling plans versus direct routing, the different flavors of direct routing available. It doesn't just mean that you have to buy your own infrastructure and run your own gateways. You can choose to do that yourself, run it out of something like Azure to minimize your physical hardware requirements, or yeah, sure, through a partner, depending on what your needs are. So hopefully, provide a fairly balanced view of some of those choices and key points.
Yeah, okay, brilliant. What will you be excited for? What are you looking forward to at the event?
It's been a long time since I've been to an event like Comsverse will be. I think actually the thing that I've missed most is having those sidebar conversations with people. It's one thing to have the formal chats and doing online presentations, and there's an element of Q&A and questions and things afterwards. The thing that I always used to find really valuable from running user groups in the past and attending multiple user groups is, you know, being blunt, it's the bit down the pub,
Yeah.
where you get to talk with other people who have, either they work in the industry or they work as a customer, they are an end consumer themselves, or it's people who are, from the associated industries of hardware manufacturers. And you get to have those discussions about, what did you do? How did it work? You had this problem. What did you do? Well, I did this with these people over here, and that worked for me. And oh, you did this. It's that, it's that interaction. Networking is the more formal word for it, but I find the informal networking to be the most valuable. And yeah, it's a bit of fun, but also it's incredibly valuable to share your lessons learned and war stories with other people.
Yeah, definitely. I would really agree with that. So we're really looking forward to seeing you in September and all the other speakers. Thank you for joining us today.
No worries, thank you.
Thank you.